Okay, so hey guys, welcome to my channel. So sorry for not updating the video past 1 week because I got some issues. Okay, so today let's start with the walk around videos because I haven't do it for past 2 weeks I think. Okay, so today we got a 9th generation Honda Accord 2-liter VTIL. So this is a 9th generation version. So actually the overseas market already received the 10th generation one, which I think is aggressive one, is bigger than this generation. Okay, so this is actually the facelifted model after the 2014 Honda Accord. So this car have been lowered, shorter, and I think wider than the past generation of the Honda Accord. Okay, so in Malaysia, right, this Honda Accord does offer two specs. This 2-liter VTIL and a 2.4-liter VTIL Advance. Okay, so without further ado, let's start with the exterior walk around. Okay, so in the 2-liter version, you get LED DRL but halogen projectors. Only the 2.4 you get LED headlights together with the cornering light function. The cornering light function, basically when you turn into a corner, the light will actually angles to the way that you turn. So here we got a chrome, signature chrome, that Honda's, every time making Honda car, they will put such a big chrome grille right here. I think the front looks aggressive though. Compared to the newer generation, I much prefer this generation one. And then you got some small chrome stripes, sorry for the noisy sounds. So here we've got some black trim together with some chrome panels. LED DRL are standard across the range. Front parking sensors. Actually the car looks pretty good. Looks pretty sporty. Okay, you notice that this car is actually a silver. In the Honda, I think Honda lineup, the Honda Accord, the expensive color is the Orchid Pure White. If you want to optionate it as the standard, you need to add about 400 ringgit for that color options. So I think it's a bit expensive lah. It's just a color, you need to add a 400 ringgit. I think this silver looks pretty good though. But the white looks stand out a bit lah compared to the others. Okay, so here we got a 70-inch multi-spoke dual-tone alloy rims. The 2.4 gets us 18-inch different rim design, but I kind of like this. I think it looks like the airplane, the engine runs, the thing just spin. Yeah. So this car doesn't equip with any body kit, but Honda does offer a package for the Honda Accord. I will list down the package in the video here. So the side mirrors are currently fold in. So this car does equip with the Honda Lane Watch, but the Honda Sensing only offers in the 2.4 variant. Chrome door handle. Okay, the keyless entry button is actually at the two front doors. There's some chromes running through the window lines, and this just comes back. You see the body lines are going up towards the door handle. At the back, you get LED taillights standard across the range, and the back have been refurbished compared to the older generation. And the rear taillight, you'll notice it already darkened up. So we got the chrome panels right here. 4 reverse sensors are standard across the range. Reverse cameras are also standard across the range. There are no rear spoiler. You only get a lane watch at the left of the side mirrors and not at the right side. Okay, and now I'll show you some of the magics here. Okay, let's pop open the bonnet. Okay, you will notice that this car does equip with a hydraulic openable bonnet. In most of the car in this price range, you're still using the manually lift out, and then you got a like a bar right here. You need to stand. Now Honda offered it a hydraulic bar, which I think is pretty good. It's pretty convenient for the ladies driver because this bonnet is pretty heavy though. It's metal. And here we got the front stroke bar. Wow, it's never seen a front stroke bar in a family car. I mean, this is the B segment. No, D segment. I'm not sure. You got a front stroke bar. Okay, it will actually stabilize the car. And this is the Honda's 2-liter engine. Okay, let's close the bonnet, sorry. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's get in the car. So this car does include the keyless entry and start system. So to lock the car, press the black button. So to unlock, just put your hand behind of the front door handle. Okay, you got the back door light. And this part are actually leather wrap with some stitching right here. It will make the car a bit premium. So surprisingly, you get a front window with 2 automatic down and up function. Never seen in this car, this price point. Also got a window lock, central locking, adjustable side mirrors, auto folding side mirrors. And surprisingly, you get a electric adjustable seat in front passenger and the driver side. There are 8 ways to adjust. This is actually adjust your lumbar support. Here got the parking sensors, traction controls, I think it's the sensor off, and light height adjustment and the econ button. This econ button is actually, it will reduce the throttle response to have a better fuel consumption. Okay, let's get in the car. Also got a speaker up here. So this car totally got 6 speakers. Okay, so let's start the car. Okay, so this car still uses analog dials like the previous Honda Accord, but I think it's not a big deal. Okay, let's start with here we got a small pocket right here to store coins. It feels quite solid though. It also got the wood trims right here, make a bit of the premium of the cars. But I think this is a bit plastic type lah. I don't think it's a real wood. But I cannot expect much. This is just a 150,000 cars. So I quite like the Honda Accord because of the 2-layer touchscreen, like the older generation CR-V. Okay, here we got automatic headlights, front and rear fog lights. The signal sound are quite good. So you go to this to switch on your lane watch. Okay, so this is the cruise control settings, hook up and receive call function and the voice command. And this actually switch between your screen right here. I don't know if this is taken from the Honda Civic or not, but the graphic looks like the Civic that I made the review before. So here we got a phone, no phone connector, Bluetooth connectivity function, audio, volume, menu, the app list right here. Is a Android type base. I'm not sure it got the iOS type or not, but I think it's alright. The response are good. And actually you switch this menu to switch between the times, display settings, phone menus and audio menus. So let's get back to time. So here now we're at the range, trip A, average fuel consumption, trip B, odometers, back to range. And this car is a 4-spoke steering wheel in electric power assistance. And you see, oh, there are no storage space because they are already covered with this nice, I think they copy from the Mercedes-Benz, I'm not sure. I not try to teach Honda, but I think this is a good idea. But the only downside is you see you got some dust. It will be a fingerprint or dust collectors. And this is using a old school 5-speed automatic. But I think it's definitely better than a CVT gearbox. We got low gear selection right here. Okay, this car does come with a reverse camera and different modes, different angles. And this car still uses a traditional foot operated handbrake. Press to engage. And this is engaged. So here we got the dual zone climate controls. Automatic aircon function. Different modes. Sync. You can switch the same temperature when your aircon on off. Recirculations. And you see, actually the fit and finish is quite impressive though in this car. You see there are flopping dashboard. And this screen are 7 inch. Same with this too, so it's pretty good lah. It's well sized. Not too big, not too small. It's enough. And the aircon vents feels very high qualities. Eject button, and you press it to adjust your brightness of the screen. And this is a bit loose, the silver panel right here. It's also got a silver panel running through the dashboard at center console. There are soft touch material at the dashboard. And also here, the center armrest. I think this is the biggest center armrest I've seen before. Okay, open it. It's not too big, but you got power outlet here, HDMI and a USB port. Sorry for the messy. There's some stitching right here. So this car equipped with a leather seat standard across the range. It's got some lights and a sunglass holder. And this sun visor feels high quality though. His fabric. Mediating mirror in both sides. So this car have automatic wipers and automatic headlights, which I think is pretty good. Because sometimes you forgot to open your headlights or turn off your headlights. So you got 6 airbags standard across the range. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is the startup. So it's got some cup holders right here. Retractable. Okay, let's continue the rest of the tour. The opening is quite wide though for the back. You got child lock right here. Got some leather finishing. And surprisingly, this car you get a sun visor at the back. I think this is only the premium car we get this kind of function. Pretty good. Good job, Honda. You still got some wood paneling right here. And also the cigarette thingy right here. And some door pockets. I think the door pocket is not long enough to put larger bottles. Okay. So here I got this much of legroom and this much of headroom. So in my opinion, right, the Honda Accord is actually the widest and more spacious car compared to its rival. Wait, let me open the flashlight. Okay, so got the seat pockets at the front seats, back. And also got rear aircon vents, some shiny thingy finishing. And here the center tunnel is not as high as I expect. So actually you can sit the middle passenger very comfortably. And here we got the center armrest. But the center armrest I think is mounted pretty low, but it's pretty ergonomic. I think you see I can rest my hands here very comfortable. And also got the cup holders right here. Oh, this thing looks pretty good. The mechanism still feel high quality. You got the doors to access the boot, and now it's currently locked. And the back you also got the isofix child mounts, and the top tether points are located right here. And 3 individual headrests together with the lights right here, the grab handles and the hook. So it's well spec, this car, even though it's a low spec. Just the engine capacity is different. Yeah. Sorry, just now I just activate the child lock. So now let's access to the boot. So you got 3 ways to unlock the boot. First, press and hold of the key or a touch panel right here, or a lever inside the driver's side door. So at the back you see these things are covered. Like, unlike the Honda City, this thing doesn't cover like most cars. So I think it's a good touch. Good job in the details, Honda. So here we got some fabric covers right here. But here, I think every car manufacturing won't put the cover right here whatsoever, even though in the premium car. So here we got the lights right here. And also got the hooks. You can hook your tapao items or something lah. So here we got a Spacesaver spare tire together with some toolkits. The inside are well engineering. There are no any miss paneling. All the things feels pretty high quality. And the boot loading fork also not very tall, so you can load heavy items or longer items very easily. So these seats are 460/40. You pull using this lever right here. So let's get in the car. Okay, so you get same electric adjustment right here, just like loosens up the lumbar support. Okay, so this is the glove box. You got a lock right here, so it dips down slowly. So I think it's quite deep though. The glove box. You can actually put a lot of items inside. And here also got some well engineered wood panel, which makes the car feel premium. And this car also gets automatic dimming rearview mirror and the sun visor together with the vanity mirror. So yeah, I won't talk so much, I just cover the details very quickly. Okay, so yeah, this is the interior tour of this 2017 Honda Accord 2-liter VTIL. Okay, so now it's conclusion time. So I have seen just now the walk around video. So I think this Honda Accord, right, even though it's a low spec, but it already coming with a highly spec specification compared to the 2.4. Actually, this car just loosens up the Honda sensing and some smaller rims, that's all. I think you get a pretty much well-balanced car. You get performance, you get the comfort. Speaking of comfort, I think this Honda Accord, right, the soundproofing is not as good as its rivals such as the Nissan Teana and the Toyota Camry. But I think it's not a big deal because they need to save some costs, I think. But I hope Honda can improve the soundproofing in its lineup in the past future models. And this car is actually a 2017 model. They haven't bring in the 10th generation yet, and the Toyota Camry already bringing the latest generation, which I think is the car is I think it's a bit over designed. I don't quite like the front design though. I quite like the rear design only. But in this Honda Accord, right, even though it's 2017 car, but I still think the cabin in this car still feel cozy, and it doesn't have any of the mismatch whatsoever. So this car I think is pretty good, just that the price is, I think the price is slightly lower than the Toyota Camry hybrid in that time. I get pretty much a lot of tech features. So yeah, this is my conclusion of the 2017 Honda Accord 2-liter VTIL. So if you have any comments, please drop down below and be sure to like and subscribe my channel. And be sure to follow my Instagram, Chat Automotive Fans. So thank you guys and chill.